Hey coaches. Okay, so I know Marissa and I promised at the beginning of the year that we would be sending some different drills that you can do in practice to kind of give you some ideas. If you're ever struggling with an idea or needing a drill that you need to use or a skill that you're needing to focus on and you're needing a drill to match it, you're always welcome to text Marissa and I, and we would love to help you plan a practice if you have questions. My phone number is 501-581-9200. So if you ever feel like you need to text me or would like some different ideas, please let me know. I would love to help. So my team this year is a 14U team, and so I have been videoing some of the drills that we're doing in practice, and then so I'm going to explain the drill to you, and then I'm going to add an example of them doing it. Okay, so this first drill is called Russian passing drill, and it is, the girls are in groups of 3, and today we went for 1.5 minutes, but sometimes we go for 2 minutes, so depending on the skill level of your team would depend on the time limit that you would want to put on it, and then we would just switch. So today I had 3 groups of 3, so we switched, so it took a total of less than 5 minutes to run the drill. Drill, the girls are working on control and getting back, moving their feet and dropping their shoulder. So their 2 partners are throwing the ball over their shoulder so that they're having to practice moving back. Okay, this next drill is what I call the W drill. It's just a modified W drill for a little bit advanced level. So you can slow this drill down or you can speed it up depending, again, on the skill level of your team or the age. So pretty much they're getting a down ball, a tip, a free ball, and a down ball. So with my 14U team, we go at a pretty fast pace, but for an even older team, we could go faster and advance it. So they're working right now on dropping their shoulder and passing to setter spot, but they're just getting 4 quick balls back to back to working on moving to the ball, reading it, and passing it to setter spot. The team up into 2 groups, a shagging group, and then obviously the group that is doing the drill, and they go around 3 times. So 3 times each, and then we switch groups. So in this drill, we're really wanting the girls to focus on spot serves. So today their goal was to serve between the seam of the 1 and 6 and the 5 and 6. So one side is serving, and then I have another group that are playing defense and then a target, and they're going to rotate. So after you serve, you go to pass. After you pass, you go to target. Target goes to serve. So like I said, we're wanting them to practice spot serving, but then we're also getting some reps in serve receive. So in this drill, we are focusing on 2 things. We're focusing on spot serving. So right now we have our girls set up in the seam of the 5 and 6, but they have also served received out of the 1 and 6 seam, and then we'll move them to the 3. So the serving's job is to aim for those seams, so they're practicing spot serving, and then we're also getting some serve receive practice in. So they rotate from serve to passing line, from passing line to target, and target to serving line. This drill is a blocking drill that we do. You'll see my assistant Michaela in there in the video, and she's kind of guiding them through it as they go. They have done this drill multiple times, but this is just pretty much for them to work on timing it out together and jumping up together. So Michaela, now that they have learned the drill and they've done it multiple times, Michaela is watching to make sure that they're going up on sync. And so it's really important that everyone is communicating and saying ready, ready, up, so that they practice going up together. And so typically Michaela gives them 3 tries, 3 messes up before she makes them restart. But like I said, you could ease into this drill and then make it more advanced, however you feel would be best for your skill level. So right now we have all of our front row players practicing this blocking footwork, and then our strictly defensive players are getting reps practicing their defensive roles on the other side just because they do not play front row. This next drill is just a modification to your typical hitting lines. So we're modifying it by adding a block. So I have 2 middles, 3 outsides, and then 1 right side. So because I run a 5-1, so Michaela volunteers to be that other right side, and she blocks and then opposite hits so that my right side can practice blocking as well. So pretty much, so I have 1 of each position on each side, and I'm throwing the ball over just like a normal hitting line. My defensive players are passing it to the setter, and setters are hitting, our setters are setting whoever is ready to hit. That person is hitting, and the opposite side is practicing moving to read the block and going up on the block. The offensive side is supposed to be also block coveraging, so they should be releasing and going to their feet. And then also communicating to the defensive players are also supposed to be communicating to the hitters where to swing. So line, seam, depending on where the block is at.
Watch ball.
This next drill was actually the first time that I've ever done this drill with this team. So it was a little learning curve today. So there's definitely room for growth, and we will definitely be doing this drill again to perfect it. But the purpose of this drill is to work on control. So pretty much the first person that takes the ball, the drill is started with inputted with the free ball, or you can give a down ball depending on the skill level of your team. And the girls are in groups of 3 on the opposite side. The first person that takes the pass then immediately runs under the net. The next person sets, and then the third person sends the ball over. So they are passing the ball that their third team member sends over the net. So we started off with free balls so that they could kind of get down the rhythm. So that third touch was a free ball over the net. And then you can move into down balls until they get it down.
So we're letting them pass to kind of get into the rhythm. And then eventually we will throw in down balls to kind of speed up the process. So this is to work on control and communicating to their teammates.
So hopefully these were helpful. I'm going to try to do more of these and record more of my drills in practice. But like I said, you can always reach out to me if you have questions, and hopefully I will be a little bit more consistent about making these videos and sending out some options for y'all.